Welcome back to the 3 tiers of fragrances. This is my series where I do 3 tiers of fragrances. I do a cheap one, a designer one, or your average price fragrance, and then your niche or top level, top tiered price fragrance. This one we're going to do citrus, and if you're a lover of citrus like I am, stay right there. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to all my subscribers, and if you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe below and hit the notification bell. So, citruses, my 3 tiers of fragrances. Citruses for the summer, even in the spring, are my favorite family of fragrances. I'm going to give you what I call an honorable mention here. Even though I usually just give you 3, this one is going to be an honorable mention because it would have been probably one of the cheap entries because it was going for around 30-35 bucks. Problem is now I believe it's discontinued. You can still find it sometimes on eBay, and I have seen it going for, I think, the 50 ml for around 35 bucks even still today. The fragrance I'm talking about is Bvlgari's Aqva Amara. This one, I picked it up last year based on some recommendations. It was a blind buy, and it turned out to be a good one, at least in my opinion. There's people that don't care for this fragrance for some reason, but for me, it's citrus, it's masculine, it's an office scent, it's great for the summertime as far as I'm concerned. Sicilian mandarin, the neroli, the aquatic notes, it just speaks to me. Makes for a great citrus fragrance if you're into citrus fragrances, and a great office scent. It's an honorable mention. Like I said, you may not be able to pick this one up anymore. So starting off with my cheap tier for citrus fragrances, I've talked about this fragrance before. It's probably been on my cheap list. It's probably been on my designer list. It's a fragrance that right now is running for about high 30s, low 40s for a 100 ml bottle. It's a very good performer for a freshie. I highly recommend it. Again, another one that could be used for the office. It's got bergamot, it's got lemon, it's got starfruit, which I don't consider to be a citrus, but it does give it that different twist. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Versace's Man Eau Fraiche. Now, I have some friends that own a bottle of this. They're big fans of it. It's probably their favorite fragrance. They're not fragrance collectors or frag heads, so to speak, but they do carry a fragrance in their rotation, and this happens to be one of them. And it's funny that when I bring it up, people are like, oh, I got that one, oh, I have that one. And you know, it probably has a certain sense of popularity, and for the price point it comes in at, you can't go wrong. It's a very good scent to have. It's a designer fragrance. For you niche heads out there, I'm sorry, may not be one for you, but it's a dumb reach for me, especially in the spring and the summertime. So my tier 1 fragrance is Versace's Man Eau Fraiche. Now we're talking about the second tier, which is the designer tier, or your second level price of around $100 or slightly less than $100 citrus fragrance that I recommend to you. The one I'm talking about at this tier is Chanel's Allure Homme Edition Blanche. This one here, right off the bat, you get mostly lemon, Sicilian lemon for that matter. It's got some Calabrian bergamot in it as well. There's vanilla in it, so what the vanilla does combined with the lemon, it gives that sensation of smelling kind of like a lemon meringue pie. And that's a lot of people that know this fragrance will refer to that and say, yeah, Edition Blanche smells like lemon meringue pie. Again, Chanel makes some of the best designer fragrances. Between Chanel and Dior, they're probably the 2 best designer houses in my opinion. And this one here is my favorite from the Allure line that Chanel makes. I know a lot of people favor Eau Extreme. I don't know, for me, I just like this one. Again, because I'm a citrus lover, and that punch of lemon right up front just does it for me. I don't get that as much in the Eau Extreme. The Eau Extreme to me is a little more on the spicy side, a little less citrusy. This one's got that punch of citrus that I'm looking for, and that's why this one from that line is my favorite and is my tier 2 fragrance for citruses. So now we went through tier 1, tier 2. I gave you a notable. Not a notable you may be able to find, you may not. If you're not a tier 3 person, well then you could stop right here, check the links below, and go buy tier 1 or go buy tier 2 if that's something you're interested in. But here at tier 3, my first niche love, to me is the epitome of citrus. I know there's other citrus fragrances out there that people would argue are better than this one, but I'm sorry, I don't know, it just does it for me, and that's really what counts. I'm happy with this fragrance, and for the people that get to try it, I hope you're happy with it too. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Mancera Sicily. So Mancera Sicily, what citruses do we have? We have bergamot, we got grapefruit, and we got mandarin. Now that's not just the only fruits that are in this, because you got peach, which you definitely get up front, and the pineapple, which adds to the citrus and gives it this nice melange of fruit and punchiness up front on the opening that make it just like, gives me that wow factor. That's the way I see it. But here's what I'll say. As with most fresh fragrances, and the ones I've talked about so far, the projection, the longevity, the performance sometimes lacks, depending on who you are. This one though, that is not an issue. This is a beast. This one I smelled pretty much the whole day I had it. It was coming up on me, created a beautiful scent bubble. I was just so amazed by it, and I started with a sample and I had to go and get me a bottle right away. The reason why it probably works the way it works is because it's not only just a citrus fragrance, but it's a floral fragrance. The florals in this, you got jasmine, you got rose, which you definitely pick up. There's the violet accord and ylang ylang. To me, again, the florals tend to give some people that feminine vibe. I don't see that. I just enjoy the smell of it on me. Yes, can a woman wear it? Of course she could wear it. The florals are beautiful. I think this would actually smell really nice on a woman. But for the men out there that aren't afraid of florals, want a real bright, punchy citrus opening in a fragrance, go try this one out. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. It is probably one of the best offerings from Mancera. I know a lot of people are high on Cedar Boisé. It is a great fragrance too. But to me, Sicily was the one from Mancera that pulled me into the house and had me trying out more and more Manceras. So, I hope you take something away from this. I hope you enjoy my choices for these 3 tiers of fragrances in citrus. And always remember to comment below. Let me know what your citrus favorites are. Remember to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed, like I said in the beginning, please do so. I like to see more and more people come back and enjoy my content. So remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.